And they're off. Rearing at the gate, number 4, Ready Redding, just gave up all hope in his rank and is going to the outside and will be out of the race. On the lead, the trio that exists. It's Patchy and Alvin Ortiz. And now in a firing line early is Not Again Jackie, right between Two Cookie Rule and Patchy. Again, Ready Redding has been pulled up just about 50 yards out of the gate after rearing at the start. On the lead down the backstretch run, looking for 2 wins in a row, Two Cookie Rule out to a head over Not Again Jackie and Javier Tavares. Setting on back up is Two Cookie Rule. After the 2 in front fight it out. Patchy nearest us, Not Again Jackie. They're simultaneously out in front of Two Cookie Rule, who's coming from behind, cocking the head to the inside fence past the 2 furlong to go mark. So anyone's race from here on out past the 3/16. Locked in battle, Patchy. Not Again Jackie. Two Cookie Rule has to get going and go now. It's Not Again Jackie to throw it on the lead. Not Again Jackie on the board at 6-1. Will romp in the opener. Not Again Jackie. Javier Tavares wins. Patchy second, third, Two Cookie Rule. And we'll have a bit of an inquiry as the stewards look at the start. And they're off. A horrible beginning for number 4, KT's Jilted Groom, way out the back. Early on that lead in the opening stanza, both going to be Wendigo Spirit and Can It Happen. These two tear out together. He's a Fine Man, third. Oklahoma Heat on debut on this track is fourth, and a good one. Back in fifth is Warning Label, and interrupted there in the back is Safe, and way out the back there, hopeless now for KT's Jilted Groom, is about 15-16 out of it. Around the turn they go past the 3/8. Can It Happen by a length from both Wendigo Spirit, and He's a Fine Man. He's a Fine Man about to put the pedal to the metal. Here comes a drive from Warning Label around the turn, who's gaining good ground. Dropping out Oklahoma Heat. Safe is making a run, and nothing from KT's Jilted Groom, who's still in the body of the race but is hopelessly last. 330 yards to go. It's Can It Happen. Javier Tavares looking for the early double. Safe is gaining good ground on the inside fence. Nothing coming from far back. Can It Happen? Safe is second. Warning Label, and He's a Fine Man. Deep stretch. Can It Happen? Can It Happen at 6-5? Yes. Safe ran a good one for second, then Warning Label, and He's a Fine Man. And they're off. Very attentive, quick beginning for Chesso, who's on the outside now and goes back just a little bit early and relinquishes the lead to Big Sally, your odds board leader, who scampers right away by 2.5. Chesso positioned well in second. The other Wainwright rider and horse on the outside is Primity, who gains up into third place as they go zipping down the backstretch run. Next two right together are Dragonfly Kisses and Shinedown, and then out the back, no pace for Moon Pie's Image nor Dewshine, the long shot. They must be 12 and 13 lengths out of it. Around the turn they go, and they're all in search of the 1-5 favorite, Big Sally, trying to go back to back, and is out by 3.5 or 4. From a retreating Chesso, who's now on the outside, Primity, who gains, and here comes Dragonfly Kisses at lofty odds past the 330, but it's all Big Sally. Big Sally out to a 5-length cushion and is rolling on home down the stretch and will oblige. Gaining good ground late is Moon Pie's Image, but it's going to be too late perhaps to catch Big Sally. Big Sally staggering home and will win it by just about a length. Moon Pie's Image was second, Shinedown was third, and then Dragonfly Kisses. And they're off. Very good beginning for High Life again. Future Vision is out decently as well, but the rail's going to be conceded to I Can't Tell Ya. But there goes Viva Violence, one of the two ladies in here with Alvin Ortiz to be contested. Left the rail open. I Can't Tell Ya goes up, and so do the rest. Here's Future Vision, 3 deep, and Bulu is headstrong on debut this year. Very, very wide around turn number 1 past the 6 furlong they go. Way back we have High Life again, just about 8 lengths from the front. As they sort themselves out, Troublesome Gate Loader is George's Vision. Running back in 6th, and out the back is your favorite Rip It Ryan. Must be about 10 lengths off the pace. That is not too swift, but highly contested. 25 and 1/5 of a second. for both Viva Violence. And on the inside, I can't tell you, getting to know one another. Sitting a box seat trip is Future Vision and Javi Tavares. Then up into fourth, passing Bulu, who's gasping for air. It's High Life again, moving up into the Superfecta. Come from behinders are starting to move. George's Vision and Rip It Ryan. Bulu retreats. Around turn number 2 they go. The half went in 49 flat. Continuing on with it, I can't tell you. And Corey Orm, Viva Violence is thrown in the white towel. Wider to Future Vision, who gains up. Not today for High Life again. Has to do better. Is about to be passed in the stretch by George's Vision. It's All I Can't Tell You on the board at 5-1. Back into the bridle steps Future Vision. These two together. Here comes George's Vision flying from far, far back. George's Vision might have them all beat. It's I Can't Tell You, George's Vision. I Can't Tell You to win. Photo second, Future Vision and George's Vision. Viva Violence stuck it out for fourth. And they're off. Tough start for Package Deal, and there runs Mary. But there runs Mary, and almost going through the outside wall there was Wildwood's Wildcat. Very awkward. Down the straight they go. It's Midnight Society, Victor Santiago. Here comes There Runs Mary on debut up into second. Third is Rain Attack on the far outside. Then a large break back to That's a Bird, the late runner. Moving up on the outside after a wild start is Wildwood's Wildcat. Now moving forward. Package Deal is right between in the blue and squeezing up. That's a Bird just a little bit. And out the back by double digits, at least 15 out. This is Anfield. On the lead, towards the 2 furlong pole they go. It's Midnight Society, Victor Santiago, a length and a half. From There Runs Mary running a good one on debut. It's Rain Attack sticking third. Outside, Wildwood's Wildcat is now fourth and very, very awkward. That's a Bird is gaining along the fence. On the lead throughout has been Midnight Society. Victor Santiago by 2, 2.5. There runs Mary, still positioned second. Here comes That's a Bird to get that exacta spot away, but there's no catching the odds-on favorite, Midnight Society. Good second for That's a Bird. There runs Mary, third on debut, and then Rain Attack stuck for fourth. And they're off. Upbeat Melody got the jump on the field and will cross and clear right in front of the rest. Full Magazine is attentive to the early pace and engaged up into second and wants to go and go now. Mac Pandati will be third, late running Tony's Morning Line, and then out the back is Chicks for Free, who's starting to rev on up in the opening stages. They're all in search of Upbeat Melody. Full Magazine is attentive, still 2 lengths in back. And then the trio persisting upon one another, Chicks for Free, then Tony's Morning Line, and around the turn, Mac Pandati has 8 lengths to the good to make up. Around the turn, they're swinging on left to the Gateway Arch corner. In the top of the stretch, it's going to be Upbeat Melody, who's out by 2. Upbeat Melody and Full Magazine. Full Magazine about to throw in the white flag. Passed is that one by Chicks for Free. They're all in search of Upbeat Melody. Here comes Mac Pandati back into the scene from far, far back, but there's no catching Upbeat Melody this afternoon, out at 2-1. Tony's Morning Line's going to get second. Back into it for third, Chicks for Free, then Mac Pandati. In the gate, flag is up. And they're off. Swift beginning from the outside stall for Philly from Illy, who breaks loose of the rest. Amari S. is attentive to the pace, engaged early, is Aiken to be taken a joint third with Lori Attack on that one's outside. Then we have a trio behind. A late-breaking mini dress has a lot to do from far back. Pinched off there a little bit is Arnace. And on the outside is Diamond Gucci. And last is Zentua Sky. Closely knit bunch in 23 seconds flat. In the closeout race, it looks like Philly from Illy and Alvin Ortiz, just by about a neck. On the outside is Amari Est, is Poise. And here's Aiken to be taken, produced on the inside, going the shortest way. Arnace is gaining good ground, really revving up now, dropping Helping out Lori Attack, pass by Mini Dress, who's saving every stitch of ground, and then far back to Diamond Gucci, and nothing yet from Sensuous Sky. 3/16 to go in the closeout race. It's Aiken to be taken to take over from Philly from Illy. Inside rail to Mini Dress, who's gaining. Amari S is also produced late. It's Mini Dress to take over. Amari S. Stingy is Aiken to be taken. Aiken to be taken, gains back, and will win. Aiken to be taken scores. Mini Dress was second, then Amari S. and Sensuous Sky.